On the most important moment in all of Wallingford news for the entire week. It is Ralph Tomaselli's Story of the Week.
Story of the Week is headlined, Committee Returns Perks to Curriculum.
Yeah.
And it ran on April 25th and was written by Eric Vo. And in the story we learn that the perks of being a wallflower, which was removed from the freshman English curriculum by the superintendent of schools, I think a little more than a month ago, will return to the curriculum next school year. What we also are reminded of in the story, that this was done because a local parent made a request to have the school system reinstate the novel, of course, after it was removed from the curriculum by the superintendent at the request of John Pierre Bolat, who now happens to be a Board of Education member. Also in this story we learn,
I am Brutus the Barber Beef, living legend, and you know what? You're watching the tape, so stay tuned.
There we go, from Brutus himself. So, anyway, welcome back to another week of The Take. I'm Bill Gannon.
I'm John Spinato.
Zababa, beefcake.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have a great call in tonight.
The Citizen Mike Show. News. Commentary. Interviews. The Citizen Mike Show starts now.
Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Turn your dial to cable 18. You will see the best in TV. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Sit back and listen. You will hear the best conversation of the year. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom. Just talking with Tom.
Ed, again, a pleasure.
As Howie Rose says, another year in the books.
Welcome to Midlife Matters, where we celebrate women's wisdom and wit. I'm Georgianne Lucier, your host, and I'm delighted to introduce today's guest.
Hi there, I'm Don Nino, and I'd like to share some of my experiences in the magical world of radio. It's been funny stuff, it's been serious stuff, and it's kind of unusual. I started back in 1960.
Hello again and welcome to our show. My name is Ali Zamri. I'm your host. This is Extreme Coaching, and with us we have Extreme Coach. Hello, Julie.
Hi.
Welcome to Center Ring, baby. I am here live with the phenomenal AJ Cruz.
Whoa, that was way too much like Styles, man.
AJ Cruz. Look at that.
How you been?
AJ Cruz, what's going on?
Dude, I'm excited. A big weekend for wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. We'll get to that in a minute, but absolutely. First up, you know, as we start the show off with, you're going to love this one. This was actually really phenomenal, too. This is the move of the week. Let's see the move of the week.
50. Oh my goodness! 50.
Hi, I'm Chris Porter of Porter Financial Strategies. I'd like to welcome you to Community Conversations. This is the inaugural show. We're going to be talking about matters that are important to you. Today's topic is long-term care, and we're happy to have J.P. Vinod join us, who's an expert in those matters. So I thought we might start with, why do you think that a lot of people bury their heads in the sand?
A little hand clap and a welcome to the New England Gospel Jubilee. The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, let all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light.
In Jerusalem that day, the soldiers tried to clear the narrow streets.
My name is Don Kennedy. Today I'm announcing my candidacy for the mayor of the town of Wallingford.
Commissioner of the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. Thrilled to be here to highlight this installation of 2 electric vehicle charging stations at a 24-hour operation, the Stop and Shop here in Wallingford. That was made possible by a grant from EV Connecticut. That's our program to get charging stations spread around the state. There's a map up here that shows the charging station infrastructure that has basically made Connecticut one of the first, if not the first state in the nation where you are range confident, where there's always a charging station within 20 minutes or 20 miles of wherever you want to drive.
Mommy, why can't I have 2 hands like you?
As a mom, I always thought of John as a happy little boy. He was always adapting to be a normal kid. He loved to paint, play ball, and drum, and he loved to go to places that were fun. An adventurous musical spirit, he soars.
Hi, I'm John. Thank you to all of you that came to my site and contributed. Since I started, I learned more about prosthetics. I went to your clinic. I heard from Shriners Hospital and connected with a veteran who had lost his arm and has had experience with prosthetics. I now know it can cost around $100,000, but I'm not discouraged. I will use these donations to do more research and visit the Shriners Hospital.
Real strength.
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 What does real strength mean to you? It is much easier to build healthy children than repair broken men.
Commit to a life of nonviolence. Treat others with respect and dignity. Be resilient.
Be an active bystander. Intervene.
Believe you can change your community.
Believe you can change your community.
Believe you can change your community.
Believe you can change your
real
community.
strength is always is now.
Be a real strength mentor.
Real strength.
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 She is the child I am for. They are the children I am for.
On Saturday, March 28th, from 5 to 8 p.m., join us at the Hubcap Wallingford for an art exhibit and silent auction featuring amateur and professional local artists. Frames for Futures will be an evening of art, light refreshments, and entertainment. Free tickets can be reserved online, or admission can be gained the day of the event. We look forward to seeing you as we strive to protect every Connecticut child while fostering local talent.
I am for the child who has been abused, the child who is afraid to go home.
John's got a few words, probably not a man more deserving of an opportunity to speak. I was hoping they gave me a lifetime membership in there, but no such luck. Did anyone ever see a book on facts? Is this an English-speaking book? What we're going to do in 5 minutes is all hold hands and try to get in touch with the living. The Sahara Desert imports sand, and my question is, why? They said that there are no two pieces of sand that are alike. I want to see the guy that checked out each one of them. He had to have a hell of a lot of free time if he messed with everything out there. There's a lot of sand on that desert, not to mention that camel dude that's around the area too, you know? A couple other ones, the guy has a window business, he calls it a pane in the glass, okay? Another group does plastic surgery, and in their window say, let us help you pick your nose, okay? I'm not making this stuff up, okay?
Hey Amanda, check this out on my phone. Sure, what is it? It's a guy on Instagram. He's really cool. Well, okay. I'm gonna give him my number. No, don't do that. Why not? You could get hacked at the very least. That won't happen. Done. See? No hack. Yes. What? How did this happen? I was at 72%. How did this die? You got hacked. No, I didn't. It won't work. Maybe it was the hack. I told you.
We regret to inform you that there has been suspicious activity occurring on one of your phone accounts. The number 20312345667 has been hacked and therefore shut down until further notice. Thank you and have a fantastic day.
All right, now how do we fix this? I don't know. There really is no way to take your number back from him. You might have to change it.
You should not give your phone number or any other personal information unto anyone you do not know on the internet. Even if you know the person, do not put personal information into a comment section for everyone to see.
So I took my radio operator's .45 and I laid down in the dirt and I reached out in the dark and I touched this guy's head, and when his head moved, I shot him 5 times. So I knew he was dead and I had to get by him, and Dave and I moved by. I think about that guy all the time. I don't know whether there are people in Vietnam today, up in the north, who think about him, who are related to him, maybe a brother or a sister or a nephew or a niece, but I think about that guy all the time. Politicians have to be very careful about where we send our kids and why we do it.
Mr. Manion, for doing this interview on behalf of the Veterans History Project.
I'm not saying I'm not the most cautious, careful person in the world, but I do have an appreciation for the gift that we all have. We only get one life. You only get one. No one gets second chances. I mean, you can do little things over again, you know, but you make big decisions, you're not going to get a chance, you don't get a chance to do them over. Teenagers ask me that when I speak to high school groups, you know, would you do it differently? Well, yeah, I would do it differently, but you don't get a chance to do that. You know, you don't get a chance to do it differently. So I had appreciation for life.
Hello, this is Kayla Murphy, and I'm here in Dutton Park of Wallingford, Connecticut, and I will be reporting the Memorial Day ceremony followed by a parade.
Hello,
I am Karen Chosick and currently the director of Saturday Mornings with Poetry at the Public Library. With me today is Al Mueller, and he is actually the founder of our poetry group. So Al, would you like to just talk about how the poetry group got started?
First, we were taking a survey of the audience, and we've decided that you need to go into voiceover work.
Thank you so much.
Really, you should be on a show like Archer. No, you have a voice that would be hysterical, many things. I've decided that this is a long-lost cousin of John C. Reilly, because his Cowardly Lion just really, it was an Oscar-worthy performance. I have to say, the only thing about Glenn that I really appreciated was his beautiful falsetto. Really stirring deep within. And I'm really wondering what happened to your dog.
Toto! It's the only thing that doesn't make sense.
Where did Toto go?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
It was the only thing. It was the only loophole in the entire evening.
Toto!
Well, now that the bunny rabbit has appeared, I can honestly say that I'm proud to wear this jacket. And I thought this was a brilliant. It was a brilliant little. The script is cute and endearing and thought-provoking and funny.
Awesome.
So thank you guys.
Thank you
so much.
Audience.
What are you guys doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I join?
Sure.
Hey, what you guys doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I join?
Sure.
What you guys doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
It was moved over there yesterday.
Ow!
The takedown, we believe, will immediately improve public safety in the areas where the gangs operated.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So
Let's try to get these. You need an extension, probably.
You're gonna find out. Not myself. Oh, God.